Hey, what's happening, guys? This is Eamon from Vintage X Collectibles, and welcome to our review of the Avengers Infinity War Wave 2 with the Cull Obsidian Build-A-Figure. We will be reviewing, from the Avengers, Thor and Black Widow. And here we have Ant-Man and the Wasp, starring from their new movie, which is out in theaters now. And here we have the Black Knight and Melkith. You know what, I'm not going to insult these figures here, but I will say this. I really dislike it when they make a Build-A-Figure wave of the 6 you're supposed to collect, and 2 or 3 have absolutely nothing to do with the current theme of the toy line. In this case, it's from the Avengers Infinity War movie. These 2 had absolutely nothing to do with the movie. They did the same thing with the Black Panther toy line. Only 3 of the 6 were relevant to the film, and after watching a Black Panther, there were plenty other characters that they could have included. So here we have Melkith, and he comes with the right arm of Cull Obsidian and that big hammer weapon. And just look at all that thick, beautiful blonde hair. Gosh, I wonder what kind of conditioner he uses, huh? And he has a little fanny pack. Oh, I'm sure there's all kinds of man things in there. And he comes with a skirt made out of this soft rubber material. And I'm kind of surprised he has shoulder pads, but no knee pads. Now, I do really like his sword here, and I would have gave it the Cull Obsidian, but the handle is just too small to fit in that big hand of his. Now, if Melkith looked like he did in the movie Thor: The Dark World, I would be perfectly fine with that. I am not feeling this representation of him. And here is the Black Knight. If you're one of those people that are into building castles with the Dungeons and Dragons and all that stuff, you might be into it, but this just isn't for me. And he comes with the right leg of Cull Obsidian, along with a really nice sword and 2 alternative heads. His sword looks really good with the gold and black. I do like the head that he comes with, and he has a blue soft rubber cape. He can store away his sword in his utility belt, and that is a really good look for him. And here's a look at his 2 alternative heads. Wow, look at that bucket helmet. I'm not sure the correct term for that, but I appreciate the detail, and look at that little golden eagle on top. Here is the Wasp, who comes with the head of Cull Obsidian. Again, I really like gold and black together, and then he added red trim is a very nice touch. I am digging the design of her outfit, and also a really good job on her masked head. And here is her regular face, and wow, how flattering. She looks to be like 15 to 20 years younger than the actress in the movie. Now she comes with a pair of open hands, so she can slap anyone that says anything about her age. And here's what her little butterfly backpack looks like when not in use. That looks pretty good. Nice silver color and detail to that. And they made this a separate piece. Here it is, fully extended with the wings. And that just plugs on the same way. And here is a look at that and how that looks. And here's a view from the front. And here's Mr. Paul Rudd as the Ant-Man. And he comes with the left leg of Cull. I am loving his red and black suit. The belt is a separate piece, but it does not come off. And unlike the first Ant-Man from the Age of Ultron wave, that figure came with more accessories. This one comes with an alternative head, so we get to see the actor's face with his goofy little smirk there. Here he is with his masked helmet head, and it looks pretty good. Have they made an adult version of this? You know, like a voice changer helmet like they did with Optimus Prime and Darth Vader? I don't believe I've seen one, but I think that would be a cool idea, especially if you're into cosplay. Here we have Black Widow, and she comes with a lot of accessories, including the biggest part of Cull, the entire torso area. Now, I am not one of those people that believe blonde equals prettier. I'm not sure how I feel about this look. I think I actually prefer Scarlett Johansson with either black hair are maroon here. I don't think I like this jacket vest either. It kind of makes me feel like she's going camping and she's about to head out on the boat to do some fishing. She comes with an alternative pair of hands in a fist for some punching. She comes with a pair of tasers, and there's really not much detail to them, and they just store at her thigh area on the side. And she comes with a pair of batons, which look really cool. I am digging this pose right here. She is ready for some action. And now introducing our sixth member of the group, Odin's son, the almighty Thor, and he comes with the left arm of Cull Obsidian. And this is actually the figure that I was the most worried about. When I first saw the pictures online, just something seemed off about him. But in hand, I'm pleased to say he looks way, way better than the images online. I do like the head. I know some people weren't digging it, but I think it's pretty good. Let's focus in. I like the haircut. Another thing I was worried about in the pictures online, it looked like his shoulders were down too far, but you see down here, that's his neck, and then it goes right across to his shoulder, so it's actually proportioned well. It's just this piece right here that attaches to his cape is just up really high. And he does have a long cape, and that looks really good too. Nice detail and texture there. And he's tall like most Thor figures. Very bulky. And an interesting thing, he doesn't have a waist rotation or butterfly joint or anything like that. He has a chest rotation. Huh. That's different. And I was really excited about getting this weapon. Wow, look at that axe. He could chop their head off with this end and bash your skull in with that end. Wow, that looks cool. And the lightning is just a soft plastic and is removable. And wow, I just love it. He'll always have something to remember his good friend Tree by. These are my friends, Rabbit and Tree. Now I think I just discovered the purpose of that chest rotation is to get Thor into some really cool poses holding that axe. And you know what I really don't like about the Marvel Cinematic Universe? It seems that the more powerful Thor becomes, the more stupid they make him. I mean, come on, guys. But I guess judging by what's popular online, I guess that's just what some people are into. Well, I hope you guys made it to the end of this video, because here is the grand finale. We are about to build Cull Obsidian. So first, let's have a look at the torso, and it is quite large. It looks like we are going to have a pretty big Build-A-Figure, just like the Gladiator Hulk. I do like his armored skirt here and his little shoulder pad. And he kind of looks like some big swamp monster with all this green skin and... how is this even staying on him, huh? So, let's have a look at one of his legs. And we have this armor here. Yeah, how is his armor staying on? It's just like, I don't know, maybe he doesn't feel pain. It's just like, clamps onto him. Oh well. And his toenails, they're also the same color as the rest of his skin, just green. It would have been nice if they gave that a different coat of paint. Oh well. So let's go ahead and put in his left leg. A little squeeze and twist. Squeeze and twist, and there we go. Okay. Now on to his right leg. And I will give y'all some comparisons. I'm going to dig out my Thanos and Proxima Midnight and Gladiator Hulk and match all these guys up. See how that looks. So, that's what we got so far. Now as for the arms. Okay, same reptilian skin. Kind of reminds me of an alligator. And he has a little piece of armor there on his hand. Same deal with his fingernails, no paint. There we go, that went right in. This looks like a part of his body, almost like a armored shell, kind of armadillo-like, I guess. Let's get his right arm in. So his arms just plugged right in with no problem. His legs required a little bit more. Strength. So here's his head. Looks pretty good. Got some little tusks there at the bottom. Come on. Don't make me look bad on camera. So there we go. Here's a good look at that face. Oh yeah. Very nice. And here's something to note. His left hand is a lot more opened up compared to his right. So you can get the weapon in the left arm pretty good. And I was struggling to squeeze it into his right hand. I don't think that's going to work. Now Cull is pretty hunchback there. But I guess that's his look. And you can remove his shoulder armor, but then he would just have that big hole in his chest. And I just noticed something about his articulation. He does have waist rotation, and he can also rotate at his mid-abdomen area for some more cool poses, however you want to position him in. And for the Black Order, starting at center, 9 feet tall out of the University of Georgetown, wearing number 50, Cull Obsidian! So let's have a look at the tape, and it looks like he stands just under 9 inches, maybe a little closer to 8 3/4 of an inch. Now for comparisons, first up, here we have Cull with his fellow wave mates, Thor and Black Widow. And they look pretty good together. I like this scale. And here's that one-on-one battle that we were robbed of in the movie. I did enjoy the Hulk versus Thanos bout, but I really hate how they made the big incredible Hulk scared of Thanos. It kind of makes Hulk look like a spoiled bully. He finally met his match, and he runs cowering away in terror. We did see Cull battle Banner inside of the Hulkbuster, but it just wasn't the same. And I have Cull kind of leaned back and posing here. If I straighten him up, he is closer to the same height as the Hulkbuster. And finally, here are my 3 members of the Black Order. Hopefully someone, anyone, can make the other 2 members, Ebony Maw and Corvus Glaive. Well, that wraps up my review. If you're familiar with my reviews, you know that I usually record at the dining table, and that's just not very practical. I've decided the most important next step for the future of my channel would be to build my own official custom review desk. I'd also be able to make reviews more often with it being more convenient to record. Also on my channel, I have built my own bookcase, and I'm recording in one of the shelves right now. I wanted to test this out because I plan on making the dimensions of my review desk similar to the space of this shelf. So I think the size of the workspace will be fine, and I plan on placing my channel logo, which I also created on my channel, in the top left and right corner so that it's visible during my reviews. Other than that, I think it's time to upgrade my camera, and I will build in some track lighting into the top area so the lighting is more bright and evened out. Well, feedback is always appreciated, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.